Alright, let's get started. So first off, we have the displays, and these basically just indicate what battery level my controllers or trackers are currently at. And this is indicated by the 4 green lights right here, just like in Steam VR does. And these update in real time depending on the status of my controllers, whether they're connected, charging, and their battery percentage. So if I plug this in, for example, and start charging it, you'll see that the display, when I get this plugged in, there we go. We'll update in a second. Oh, yep, there it goes. And it'll basically start playing a little charging animation, indicating that the tracker is currently charging. This is also the same for both the left and right leg, and also each hand as well. So here and here. This is run by an external program called VRC I'll show that up right now. And basically, you'll see right here that this basically sends in parameters from SteamVR of all the status of all my controllers and other things from SteamVR as well. This sends it directly into VRChat, which can then be read by the avatar, and basically, based upon those parameters, I can play different animations. Alright, so next we have the facial tracking, which right now currently isn't using it. I'll explain how this works. So by default, this uses when you're speaking and making sound, it uses VRChat's vising parameters to drive the mouse shape. So whenever I'm talking, it's just using the default vising lip sync that you've all known. It's a little bit different, like it's grabbing the parameters and then processing that in an animation controller to then drive the mouth or what image is on the mouth. However, when I'm not talking, it uses facial tracking from here, but I'm only seeing how wide open my mouth is. If I were to track everything else, it'd make it a lot more complicated, and I don't want to go through that. So when I don't speak, you'll see that right here. It just tracks how wide open my mouth is, which would be really great for pairing with expressions. Also, to mention, this is driven by another external program as well called VRC Facial Tracking. I'll show that up right now. And basically this just sends in the lip tracking data from a camera I have on my mouth. On my mouth just sends that into VRChat. Alright, cool. And this will also be paired up with expressions as well, which is just gesture driven. So like thumbs up, fist, hand open, and blink. And it's be paired up with the facial tracking so it'll be a bit more expression. Yeah, I do all sorts of fun stuff with it, as you could see. Alright, lastly we have these screen space reflections, which you probably already noticed. And basically, you'll probably notice from the reflections off of the sign right here onto the body. And it also has self-reflections as well, which basically means you'll be able to see the reflection of the own avatar in itself. So if I were to turn off the light over here, it'll make the reflection a lot more prominent because it's darker and it's very bright and glowy. But if I put up my leg like this, you should be able to see the reflection of my face and it updating and everything in my leg somewhere on here. I can't see it myself, but you should be able to. And yeah, and it's basically around the entire avatar. And you should be able to see other parts of the avatar reflecting off of itself as well. Yeah, that's basically the avatar. It's a little small detail whenever I speak, depending on how loud my voice is. This little light gets brighter or dimmer, and if the world has bloom, you'll see it glowing a bit as well. Yeah, that's basically this avatar. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope I did an okay job of explaining this, and have a great rest of your day.